Rapid transit in India consists of bus, metro, monorail and light rail systems. The first rapid transit system in India was the Kolkata Metro, which started operations in 1984. The Delhi Metro was India's first modern metro and the third rapid transit system in India overall, after the Kolkata Metro and Chennai Mass Rapid Transit System, beginning operations in 2002. Rapid Metro Rail Gurgaon, which started operations in November 2013, is India's first privately owned and operated metro. The Mumbai Monorail, which opened on February 7, 2014, is the first monorail in India since the closing of the Patiala State Monorail Trainways in 1927. In 2009, it was decided to invest 2,000 billion on metro rail projects in the following 10 years. It is planned that all Indian cities having population more than 2 million will have metro rail system. Currently, rapid transit systems operate in 15 cities and more are under construction or in planning in several cities of India. Bus Rapid Transit System. Bus Rapid Transit System is a rapid transit for city bus service in India. The following table shows MRTS in India along with details. Green background for the systems that are under construction. Blue background for the systems that are currently in planning. Gallery. Metro rail. Metro rail lines in India are composed of both standard gauge and broad gauge. Projects like the Delhi Metro used broad gauge for their earliest lines, but most new projects in India are on standard gauge as rolling stock imported from Europe is on standard gauge. One exception is the Ahmedabad Metro, which will use broad gauge, as there is more space available inside the coach. In the long term, using broad gauge may also allow for freight movement of containers from the Indian Railway network on the metro train network and increased capacity within the train cars. Although metro is supposed to be mass rapid transit system, Indian metro trains are slower than their counterparts in other parts of the world, as they are mostly overground and have sharp curves. For example, Bangalore Metro has a maximum speed of 40.5 km/h on curves with average speed of 30 km/h, and Hyderabad Metro will have average speed of 25 km/h. Green background for the systems that are under construction. Blue background for the systems that are currently in planning. 1 in operation. Number of lines currently operating. Line is considered to be operating if services are running on at least one section. 2 planned lines that are planned to be built but construction has not yet started. 3 under construction. Number of lines currently under construction. Does not include lines that are in operation. 4 newtons per hour equals information not available. Monorail. The first monorail in India was the Kundala Valley Railway in Kundala Valley, near Munna, Kerala. It was a privately owned monorail system that operated from 1902 to 1908. That year the system was converted to a narrow-gauge railway, which operated till 1924, when it was destroyed completely by floods. The Patiala State Monorail Trainways, which opened in February 1907 and closed in 1927, was the second monorail system in India. The Mumbai Monorail, which opened on February 2, 2014, is the first operational monorail in India since the closing of the Patiala State Monorail Trainways in 1927. Many other Indian cities have monorail projects, as a feeder system to the metro, in different phases of planning. Pink background for the systems that are terminated. Green background for the systems that are under construction. Blue background for the systems that are currently in planning. Light rail. Green background for the systems that are currently under construction. Blue background for the systems that are currently in planning. Legislation. Initially, state governments attempted to implement metro rail projects through various Tramways Act. However, the Commissioner of Railways Safety, who operates under the Ministry of Civil Aviation, is tasked with providing safety certification for metro rail projects. The CRS refused safety certification unless the projects were implemented under a Metro Act enacted by the state government and published in the Gazette of India. Research Design and Standards Organisation, another railway entity, also refuses certification to projects not implemented under the criteria. Subsequently, several state governments have enacted their own Metro Acts. construction of metros in India are governed by the centrally enacted the Metro Railways Act, 1978, which defines itself as an act to provide for the construction of works relating to metro railways in the metropolitan cities and for matters connected therewith. Operation and maintenance of metros is governed by the Delhi Metro Railway Act, 2002. Both laws were amended in 2009 with the passing of the Metro Railways Act, 2009. The amendment expanded the coverage of both the acts to all metropolitan areas of India. According to Ministry of Urban Development Kamal Nath, since the Metro Rail is a central subject, it has been decided that all such projects in the country, whether within one municipal area or beyond, shall be taken up under the Central Metro Acts. Metro coach factories in India, Bangalore, BEML manufactures rolling stock for Delhi Metro and Nama Metro in a consortium with Hyundai Rotem. BEML has supplied more than 200 coaches to DMRC and has an order of 150 coaches from Bangalore Metro. Jaipur Metro has also ordered to manufacture, supply, test and commission 10 train sets of 4 car each, totaling 40 cars to Jaipur Metro project. BEML is one of the leading manufacturer of rail and metro coaches. Metro systems will be using BEML rolling stocks are, Delhi Metro, 200 coaches, Nama Metro, 150 coaches, Jaipur Metro, 40 coaches, Hyderabad Metro, 171 coaches, Savli, Bombardier built a £26 million factory in Savli, Gujarat after it won a contract to supply 614 cars to the Delhi Metro. Production at Savli began in June 2009. In June 2012, the plant won an order to supply semi-finished bogies to Australia. Sri City, in 2013, Alstom built a factory in Sri City, Andhra Pradesh after it won a £243 million contract to supply 168 cars to the Chennai Metro. The 156-acre plant will be used to supply trains to cities in India and abroad. See also, List of rapid transit systems, List of the monorail systems, List of tram and light rail transit systems, Skibus Metro, high-speed rail in India, references.